Hello and welcome to today's podcast, where we'll talk about an exciting and commonly discussed topic in the IELTS exam, traveling. Traveling isn't just about exploring new places. It's also about broadening your horizons, experiencing diverse cultures, and creating unforgettable memories. Today, we'll explore how to talk about traveling effectively in the IELTS exam, including vocabulary, sample answers, and tips to ace this topic. Let's start with why traveling is a key topic in IELTS. Travel-related questions can appear in any section of the exam. For example, in Speaking Part 1, you may be asked about your favorite holiday destination or travel experiences. In Writing Task 2, you might have to discuss the advantages and disadvantages of tourism or the environmental impact of frequent travel. Being prepared to discuss this topic confidently is essential for success. Travel vocabulary to impress the examiner. To score high, you need a rich vocabulary. Instead of basic terms like trip or journey, use words like voyage, expedition, getaway, or trek. For adjectives, try breathtaking, picturesque, serene, or adventurous. Here's an example. Instead of saying, "I went to the mountains," say, "I embarked on an adventurous trek to the serene and picturesque mountains." How to answer speaking questions about traveling. Let's take an example from Speaking Part 1. Do you like traveling? A good response might be, "Yes, I absolutely love traveling. It allows me to escape my daily routine and immerse myself in different cultures. I particularly enjoy visiting historical sites and natural wonders because they give me a sense of adventure and discovery." For Part 2, you might be asked to describe a memorable trip. Here's a structured response. I'd like to talk about a trip took to Cox's Bazar, a beautiful seaside town in Bangladesh. I went there last year with my family during the winter holidays. The journey took about 8 hours by bus, but it was worth it. Cox's Bazar is famous for its long sandy beaches, and we spent most of our time enjoying the sea breeze, swimming, and watching the sunset. What made the trip memorable was the delicious seafood and the quality time I spent with my family. It was a perfect getaway to relax and rejuvenate. Common topics and questions in writing. In Writing Task 2, you might encounter travel-related questions like, what are the advantages and disadvantages of international tourism? How does tourism affect the environment? When answering such questions, ensure your essay is well structured. Here's a brief outline for the advantages and disadvantages of tourism. Introduction. Define tourism and its global significance. Body paragraph 1. Discuss advantages, such as economic growth, cultural exchange, and job creation. Body paragraph 2. Highlight disadvantages, like environmental damage, overcrowding, and cultural erosion. Conclusion. Summarize your points and give your opinion if required. Here's a sample introduction. Tourism has become one of the largest global industries, attracting millions of travelers every year. While it has numerous economic and cultural benefits, it also poses challenges to the environment and local communities. This essay will explore both sides of the argument. How to talk about travel and culture. Traveling is often linked to cultural experiences. For example, you might be asked, what can people learn from traveling to other countries? You could respond, traveling to other countries allows people to learn about diverse cultures, traditions, and lifestyles. It broadens their perspective, promotes tolerance, and helps them appreciate differences. For instance, visiting Japan taught me the importance of punctuality and respect, which are deeply ingrained in their culture. Travel and technology. In modern times, technology has transformed travel. A common question might be, how has technology changed the way people travel? You could answer, technology has revolutionized the travel experience in many ways. Online booking platforms have made planning trips more convenient, while navigation apps ensure travelers don't get lost. Social media also allows people to share their experiences and inspire others to explore new destinations. However, it has also led to over-tourism in some areas due to increased exposure. Tips for IELTS success on the topic of traveling practice. Talking about destinations, be prepared to describe places you've visited or would like to visit. Focus on details like the location, activities, and why it's special. Use advanced vocabulary. Incorporate phrases like wanderlust, bucket list, hidden gem, or off the beaten path. Stay relevant. Always answer the question directly and provide specific examples to support your points. Think about current issues. Be ready to discuss topics like sustainable tourism, virtual travel, or the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on travel habits. Final thoughts. Traveling is more than a leisure activity. It's a topic that connects us to culture, history, and even global challenges. For IELTS, it's a wonderful opportunity to showcase your fluency, vocabulary, and ability to express ideas clearly. Thank you for tuning in to today's podcast. I hope these tips inspire you to prepare well and achieve your desired IELTS band score. Remember, practice is the key to improvement. Safe travels on your IELTS journey, and I'll see you next time.